Welcome everybody to another video. Before you watch this, I would recommend watching my previous Minecraft Realms video that I made. Link to that will be in the description. After GG ruined my life, I left the server to get some rest and think about my next move. What I returned to made me furious. Someone had griefed my drowned farm. I was devastated, but at that moment I declared that I would become unstoppable and that I would control the majority of this server. After this declaration, I went to spawn to find out that both the main portals were completely destroyed. Only craters marked their previous existence. I soon explained the situation to Secure Shark, who helped me repair my drowned farm in return for some help with the spawn. We did all that, and also set up the first shop and some server rules. During this week, Chris, William, and I went end busting together with varying degrees of success. Poor William had to leave midway, but Chris and I were able to get 2 elytras and a grand total of 67 shulker shells. We split the loot between our teams and parted ways. I soon got to work on mining, and after a full day of it, I was able to acquire over a stack of diamonds. The next thing on my to-do list was to make an AFK fish farm. That way I could get food, which the entire server needed, and some rare loot, including enchanted books. I had so much stuff, but in my heart, I knew that it wasn't enough. During the time that I had done all this, Chris and Hussar had already killed the dragon and taken its only egg. I'd also gone around 60 levels each. With my drowned farm, that would take hours to even get close. Since Chris seemed to be the only rival at this point of time, I thought about what I could do that he hasn't. Mending. Mending is an enchantment that repairs your items when you get XP. And if I sold mending books and memberships to my drowned farm, I could make so much profit. William and I headed to the village and slowly and painfully started to get a mending villager. And after a quarter of an hour, we had done it. Mending was acquired. Now we had 2 options. Keep the mending villager here and trade with him when necessary, or find a way to bring him down to our base. We went with the second option. After using boats to get the villager near our base, an issue arose. We didn't know how we were going to get him down there. The magma elevator would kill the villager, so we brainstormed. We came up with an idea and started digging down to where we wanted the villager to be. Then we placed water at the bottom and dropped the villager with a water blade. We did it. We had gotten a mending villager into our base without Chris realizing. However, some unfortunate news arrived. Chris already had a mending villager, and it was cheaper than ours. I didn't know what to do. My hopes and dreams were all shattered and lost. But did I give up? No. The next step in my plan was to build a bookstore where I could sell enchanted books. When Chris saw this, he offered to help build and stock the shop in return for 50% of the profits. I accepted. After constructing the bookshop, we decided to make a guardian farm. Why, you might ask? Well, that's because guardian farms give insane amounts of experience and lots of prismarine. After a lot of resource collecting, we had finally finished the guardian farm and had unlimited access to large quantities of experience. I had done it. We got insane amounts of diamonds from the bookstore, and I had free access to all the books there as well. So I soon had the best armor in the game. Without thorns though, because no one likes thorns. Well, there wasn't much else to do, except build a base. But that's a story for another video.